Cultural relativism is the idea that people's beliefs, values, and practices should be understood based on their own culture rather than the culture of somebody else's. All right, so let's look at an example using shoes. So a lot of people usually buy shoes because they're in style or they're popular. Like right now, we're all coming with Vans or with the new Nikes or with the new Adidas. But then sometimes we make fun of those people who cannot have name brand shoes. Maybe they have fake Nikes or fake Adidas or something like that. Or we make fun of them for having 1 or 2 pairs of shoes. And sometimes they come dressed in a way that they don't match with their shoes, so we make fun of them for that. But we don't stop and think about what they may be going through at home. Maybe they have multiple siblings and they can't afford a bunch of shoes because their parents have to buy 5 pairs of shoes, 1 for each sibling rather than 5 pairs of shoes for that one person. Or they have a one income family, right? So one parent, either their dad or their mom, or they could be in a group home, so they don't even have the option of getting the shoes they want. They just get whatever is there at the moment, the basic needs. Or maybe they have someone who they need to take care of that has special needs. So all of their money, or most of their money, goes into hospitalization or special treatments, things like that. Okay, so their reality may be different from your reality. All right, so now let's bring it back to the prompt. I want you to consider the adversaries your culture, your customs, and your religions have made you go through, and how they play a role in your life. I want you to then put yourself in the situation of somebody else and reflect on how you think you would act based on their situation. So to tie it back to the shoe example, what if you were that person who only had 1 pair of shoes? Or maybe you were the person who couldn't even afford to buy shoes, so you had to wear last year's shoes. Do you think that you would have the friends that you continue to have today? Or do you think that they would even treat you the same based on you wearing shoes from last year? Or maybe you only wearing 1 pair of shoes that may not match with all your clothes, but those are the only shoes you have. Would those people still be your friend? Or would they look at you differently because of your shoes? Okay, so now let's say that the shoes are actually our culture, our customs, and our beliefs, right? So you go home every day and maybe you eat tortilla with everything. Or every Sunday you're expected to be at church with your family bright and early. Or maybe you're expected to be smart because you're Asian. And that's just like the things that people believe about you. So I want you to go ahead and reflect about the things that make you you. And then, let's say for example, you're Catholic. And so you have all these different beliefs. So people treat you the way they've been treating you because they know who you are and they know what you believe in and how you've been raised in. But now instead of being Catholic, let's say you're Muslim now. So do you think that people are going to continue to treat you the same way because you're Muslim? Or are they going to treat you differently because now you have this different culture and these different beliefs? So once you reflect on that, I want you to go ahead and write your response, 8 to 10 sentences, use examples, and then explain your examples.